The story of the hidden gem, Solanum americanum. Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of a thriving forest, there grew a humble plant with glossy green leaves and clusters of tiny black berries. This plant was known as Solanum americanum, or black nightshade. To most creatures of the forest, it was just another plant, but to those who knew its secrets, it was a hidden gem of nature. Solanum americanum had many names, but it was often called the healing shadow by the wise herbalists of the land. Its berries, leaves, and stems contained a wealth of benefits, but also a touch of danger. For you see, this plant was a paradox. It held the power to heal, yet it also carried a small dose of poison, a reminder that all things must be used with respect and wisdom. The villagers who lived near the forest had long learned to respect Solanum americanum. They knew that the plant could soothe their pain, reduce inflammation, and even help with certain skin conditions. Some said it could aid in digestion and support the liver, and many a healer had relied on it to treat ailments like fever and cough. But the villagers were careful, for they knew that too much of a good thing could be harmful. They always used it in small, controlled amounts, guided by the knowledge passed down through generations. One day, a young healer named Lila decided to venture into the forest to gather some of the precious plant. She was well aware of its dual nature, how it could be both friend and foe. Lila respected the plant, understanding that its small toxicity was like a whisper of caution, urging her to handle it with care. As Lila gathered the berries and leaves, she thought of all the people she could help. An elderly man suffering from joint pain, a child with a rash, a woman battling a persistent cough, all could find relief with the gentle touch of Solanum americanum. But she also knew the stories of those who had been careless, who had ignored the plant's warnings and had fallen ill. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of respect, Lila returned to her village. She prepared the plant carefully, extracting its healing properties while leaving behind its harmful essence. The villagers marveled at her skill and thanked her for the relief she brought them. The story of Solanum americanum spread far and wide, a tale of a plant that held both life and death in its leaves. It was a reminder that nature, in all its complexity, offered both gifts and lessons. And so, Solanum americanum became known as the plant that could heal the body and teach the soul, the hidden gem of the forest, beautiful and mysterious, just like the balance of life itself.